What do you want?
We can also explore the roof upstairs, which is optional.
Out with it.
That's not right. Minsk and Boo stand ready.
Nature, I will do what I must.
Every hamster has his... Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes, yeah!
If you wish.
This catapult looks as if it has seen recent use. It is now battered beyond repair.
Yeah.
And there are more such catapults.
This isn't boring. I'll give it that. I shall follow your strength.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes, yeah!
You're doomed.
It is done.
Okay, that's about all there is to see here.
As I thought. Simple.
Armored. Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
Unless there's some kind of secret behind. Nope.
Yes. What? If you wish. What do you want?
Whoops.
I can't. I'm allergic.
Out with
Well,
it.
all right. I think we make a fine
Jump on my
partnership.
sword while you can.
Minster and Bola.
If you wish.
The bigger they are, the harder I hit.
For now, you will die.
Yes! Sword, no words.
Oh, this one just won't die.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
You said yes. More standard tactic, that.
Yeah.
Do not disturb my duties.
Hold. How did you get in here? Who are you? I think I could ask you the same question. I have remained to guard the Lady Delcia. We have been barricaded here for days. But I will listen to no more until I know. Are you friend or foe? I am a friend. I have been brought here by Nalia to save this keep. Oh, thanks to God. You cannot believe how relieved I am to see you then. Not only have I been barricaded here, fighting against trolls, but you cannot believe the audacity of this woman. The Lady Delcia is the Lord's sister, and she is a trial, to say the least. I have been tempted to strangle her myself more than a dozen times. I suggest you speak to the Lady Delcia further. She will decide what to do, I suppose. And it will be the first break I've had from her in days.
Oh, 'tis like a nightmare. Yet more hooligans tracking the filth through the halls.
I told your commander you'll get no more from me than a condemnation. Marching into a home like this. Shut your mouth, I'm here to rescue you and I don't need back talk. Nalia sent me. Such manners only serve to illustrate what I already knew by the smell of you. You are a filthy peasantry, come to ingratiate yourself by rescuing your betters. I suppose such actions are the only means of raising your status, but I still want your tromping about in these halls kept to a minimum. The lousing will interfere with my social schedule. Really? Consorting with people like you will kill Nalia like it did her mother. Some plague rewarded her charity with fever, and still I cannot put a stop to it. Oh well, those that beg cannot afford to be choosy. At least, that is the phrase as I have heard it. Shall we get to the business of a rescue? I assume that is what you are here for. Please do be quick about it. I am catching an alarming sniffle and could do with a warm fire. If I catch my death, I'll have the hide of the peasant in charge of the heat. You dare reprimand those who have died defending you? Even now they strive to protect you from evil you don't even understand. You could have been dead. It is their lot to serve, and it is my lot to be served by them. Those that did not strive to protect this place will be docked wages for their laziness. Be thankful you do not manage such creatures, they are impossible. What am I saying? You will never need to worry about that. Just don't have the blood for it. I'm not gonna argue with her. As you would have it, milady, you are free to go. Well, nicely voiced for someone of dubious breeding. Perhaps... no, one must remember one's station. I will find Nalia. At least she stayed out of the combat. Kind of strange thing to say because she's right there with us. And if you would, Lord Arnis is still at the mercy of the beasts below. He is Nalia's father, and I believe they are trying to get him to reveal something about a cache of gold. I doubt he will say a word. He's as soft as Nalia at times, but he does not lower himself to dealing with his lessers. Do rescue him, will you? It is your duty, I believe. I think a month of tortures amongst the spider of Loth would remove her sense of superiority. The elk caress should know when she meets her betters, blood or no blood. I did not bother to search that word, so I don't know what it means. Perhaps I'll write it in the description. Remind me of that if I forget.
Rather an amusing bit of restraint on your part, and I appreciate that. She's decent enough, but very set in her ways and hard to deal with. Come, we must rescue my father.
You have the option to kill her, but it's not a particularly good idea.
Where Minsk
Yes,
goes,
it is done.
evil
What?
stands
As I
aside.
thought.
Speak your... No
Every
mercy
hamster
for those who oppose us!
Go for the eyes, boo! Go for the eyes! Yeah!
Simple.
Hey,
Reach out and feed dear!
sharpened and raring to go. Live by the sword. Live a good long
If
time.
you wish.
This door, I think, is opened by the key we found. Yes, this.
Yes.
Otherwise, it stays locked. But it leads to the rooftop,
What do you want?
as the notes say, so we've already been there.
What? Is there a griffin about?
Understand. Aside from a few servants, we've seen very few dead. Where are the guards?
They would have fought to the last. My father's bodyguard, Glaicus. Is it Glaicus? Glaicus? Glaicus. Should have been here in the bedroom, yet I see no body. The cowards probably ran away. I bet they were spoiled rotten by rich living. I assure you the servants were not spoiled. Auntie would not have tolerated it. The servants were loyal, I'm certain. The guards were different, though. They were mercenary, but they came well recommended. Honest trained. Glaicus, however, was my father's friend. Maybe he was killed elsewhere in the castle.
Huh? Out with it.
Let us continue. Many secret passages here. It's kind of strange that all these rooms are basically inaccessible unless you know of secret mechanisms in the walls.
I am yours. Don't yell. Oh, I can do that.
Here is a trap door. On top of that.
A den of stinking evil. Cover your nose, Boo. We will leave no crevice untouched.
+2 bullets are good, because sometimes
Jon
you
Johnson
meet monsters
at
that
your
can only
side.
be hit with magical
says,
weapons.
If you
What?
Shah
Nature's
guides
servant,
my
I
hand.
thought.
Okay, this is a bit touchy, so I will save.
Yes.
What can it be now?
And this is Glaicus. The glory of my new master, whose sorcery has shown me the way, I shall destroy you. Glaicus? Is that you? Oh no, Zekol. He must be charmed. He's one of my father's most loyal guards. He would never do this otherwise. There are two ways to deal with this, the violent way
I await your need.
and the less violent way.
What? Yeah.
We'll go the less violent way,
Yes?
because it's much more interesting.
As you would have it.
We will charm him.
Huh?
That didn't work. Do I have a greater malison? I do. So, Zekol can tank for a little while we cast this.
Victory shall be ours. You know this.
What?
I am ready.
Okay, he has saving throws lower. Now let's cast Charm again. And he really hits hard.
Filthy lineage right out of the realm.
And I cast a Charm again, and that didn't work again.
You point, I punch.
At this point, I'll try Animal and... Oh,
Stand
did that
back
work?
For
Yes.
justice.
It is a
What can it be now?
And that worked. Alright. What's going on? What's happening here? You were charmed, I believe, by the trolls. Yes, I remember now. It was horrible. Well, thank you so much for freeing me from that enchantment. And that's a nifty amount of XP. You must find the leaders of the trolls. Torgal, I believe his name is. You must find him and kill him. If he falls, the rest of his minions will flee. I'm afraid that I do not know where he is, though, or where Lord de Arnis is exactly. I wish I did, but I think I do know something that might help you. Lord de Arnis was looking for a flail that belongs to him. It was disassembled long ago, and the head spread throughout the keep. I was helping him search when we were captured. He said it had powers of flame and acid and the like, things that would have aided us greatly against the trolls, had we found them in time. I have the first of the heads with me still. You may have it. If you find the other two heads, you could assemble the weapon. Lord de Arnis and I were heading to a hidden forge. He said it was behind a secret door in the armory in the keep's first floor. That might be a good place to look. I cannot thank you enough for releasing me. I would help you more, but I simply cannot face them again. I wish you well.
What?
That was worth spending a few extra healing potions. So he gave us another flail of the Flail of Ages. So we have now 2. And obviously we need to find the third and last one. The cold flail head and the acid flail head.
Yes.
So he told us there was a fire one, so we'll be looking for that.
Jacques Fortzund.
What?
You need my skills, I see. It shall be done with skill and care, if not brevity.